we've reached the coordinates of the conduit. The tachyon matrix is energized and ready to go. And Lieutenant Barnaby has returned from the surface. He'll be relieving me.
Right. Stand by to trigger the conduit. Tate, I want you to stay on the bridge. I'll need a science officer at the aft station.
Yes, sir.
Helm, set a course to return to the planet. Lieutenant, scan for any Borg ships between here and the planet.
Sensors detect no vessels.
We have to assume the ship that attacked us is still in orbit.
How long will we have before they can detect us and intercept?
If their sensors function as well as ours, it could be as little as 30 seconds.
Crusher to Salazar. How long will it take to get the rest of the crew off the surface?
1 minute should do it.
We don't have 1 minute. How much can you shave off that?
If I could get a good lock on them quickly, I might be able to do it in 45 or 50 seconds.
We need to buy ourselves 15 seconds. Lieutenant, is there any way we can use the planet as a barrier to keep the Borg from realizing we're in orbit?
We can enter orbit while they're on the far side of the planet. And if we delay dropping out of warp until the last possible instant, we could gain a few more seconds.
If your calculations are even slightly off, we'd hit the atmosphere.
I'll just have to be sure my calculations are accurate, Ensign.
Let's do it. Helm, hard about.
Aye, sir. Sensors still can't locate the Borg ship. I'm trying to filter out the interference.
We'll be within transporter range in 19 seconds.
I'm starting to get sensor resolution. There's the ship.
We'll enter orbit here.
Helm, new course, heading 052 Mark 7.
Aye, sir.
Stand by to drop out of warp in 8 seconds.
Once we're in orbit, we should have about 45 seconds before they intercept us.
Let's hope it's enough time.
Emergency deceleration in 5 seconds.
Hold on. Report.
We're in standard orbit, sir. The Borg ship is on the planet's far side and is moving to intercept.
Bridge to transporter rooms. Begin evacuations.
The Borg will be in weapons range in 32 seconds. We still can't locate Captain Picard's team, and there's no sign of Commander Riker or Lieutenant Worf.
Crusher to Salazar. Report.
We're pulling the last teams off right now. But there are 6 people still unaccounted for.
Keep trying.
Borg ship is powering up its weapons array.
Come on, Chief. It's now or never.
They're preparing to fire.
Ray shields.
One nacelle's been hit.
Helm, get us out of here.
Aye, sir.
We've lost warp engines.
Evasive maneuvers. Full impulse.
Shields down to 80%.
Fire phasers.
Direct hit. No damage to the Borg ship.
Shields down to 73%.
What's the status of the warp engines?
Still down. We can't outrun them.
Helm, set a new course. Heading 344 Mark 6. Full impulse.
Aye, sir. Sir, that heading takes us directly into the sun.
The databank should contain information on a process called metaphasic shielding.
I know about that research. Commander LaForge was developing a program that would implement metaphasic properties.
Right, how far along was he?
Well, it's in the databanks, but it's never been tested.
If we had metaphasic shielding, we could enter the sun's corona, but the Borg ship wouldn't be able to follow. Can you bring the program online?
I can, but we have no way of knowing if the shields will hold.
Sir, hold temperature is rising. Now at 12,000 degrees C. Radiation level nearing 10,000 rads.
Report.
Shields at 62%.
Lieutenant, activate the metaphasic program. It's our best shot.
Aye, sir.
Hold temperature is critical. We can't withstand this heat much longer.
Program is online. Engaging metaphasic shield. Now.
Hold temperature dropping. Down to 7,000 degrees.
Maintain course.